Yeah, alright, let's settle down, chat. Alright, what is this? The woman who accused Turkey Tom has retracted all her statements. I've watched this guy's videos a lot, and it shocked me quite a lot when I heard about this, so let's watch it. What is this about?
Eating disorders, being into age play, along with a litany of other completely baseless, false accusations. The two women who are accusing me, Sacramento89, real name Rowan, and Left 4 Dead, real name Katie, took to gossip forum Kiwi Farms to post the accusations, along with carefully cherry-picked screenshots to back up their claims. These claims aren't super difficult to debunk just because of the overwhelming amount of evidence I have on my side. So without further ado, let's start with Sacramento or Rowan. This is a girl I dated for about 7 months, from May of 2025 until January 10th of 2026. 4 days later, she made her first post. Here, she alleges that I am a real freak.
Bro, can I just say, we know that they're all retracting their statements. Like, unironically, it scares me so much to try and date as a fucking content creator. Imagine, like, I'm not saying like, oh, content creators don't fucking, we have it so hard or whatever. Like, unironically, that is so fucked up to like go out there, date someone, and then be like, oh, well, he's a famous YouTuber. Like, look at him, he's a freak, and just lie. Like, just straight up lie.
And like to, quote, record sexual encounters without asking for consent. This is blatantly untrue. I have never recorded any sexual encounter without explicit consent. As a matter of fact, with Rowan, she was the one who initiated the idea of filming sex acts in the first place. On Tuesday, August 19th, after 3 months of—
You have woman buff, you can't be canceled by a safe ex-partner. Yeah, but people can still lie and say horrible shit about you for attention, and because you are a prominent figure, it gets more attention. Like, if it was just some guy, obviously, it wouldn't fucking make any internet attention.
Knowing each other.
It sucks. I think this is horrible.
Active. Rowan texted me saying, you should get those meta glasses when you crack me. I responded by saying, for what? And she answers again, cracking time.
For those that don't know, crack is slang for porking someone, for fucking someone.
Alluding to me filming her with the glasses onboard camera. Now, at the time, I did not feed into this. I did not show enthusiasm. I didn't even agree to get the glasses. I just responded and said, good night, sweet dreams. So 1 whole week goes by without us talking about it whatsoever, and then on August 25th, Rowan texts me saying, you should get those meta things for real. So I respond by saying, I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving sex for a while.
Dude, she's obsessed with this, like, getting filmed shit.
Showing that I am clearly not the person interested in filming our sexual encounters. She is. As you can see in the text, even when I say I don't want to film us having sex, she pushes the issue.
That's weird.
To be clear, we did eventually take videos of ourselves being intimate, but I was given explicit consent every single time. And on a few occasions, she even took the phone out of my hand and was holding it while filming us. To be clear, there was never a tripod or a hidden camera. It was always handheld, and in every single video, she was clearly aware of the camera, making eye contact with the camera lens. Also, on September 8th, Rowan texts me, I do miss it though, in regards to our sexual interactions. She follows it up by saying, send the videos. Keep in mind, these are videos
I won't leak it or be hacked or whatever.
Keep in mind, these are videos that she claims in present day were taken without her consent. She then goes on to say, and I quote, I will
just trust me, bro.
Keep them close to my heart, clearly indicating she has no problem whatsoever with them existing. I'm an extremely paranoid person when it comes to my personal life and my sex life and my dating life.
Totally
as a
valid.
Figure,
Everybody should be, if they want to be
private. So I was very hesitant to send Rowan any sexual videos we had taken. However, I did send her one single still image from one of the videos where my face is obscured. I guess there was some lingering thought in the back of my mind that if her accounts were not locked down super well and if she had been hacked, then the videos could have been made public. Now, there's an implication she makes a few different times that I'm basically blackmailing her with these videos.
Somebody asked if you had any intention of getting any sort of like law enforcement involved, but I feel like you answered this where you just want to try to compel him to delete whatever he has on you, and that's like the like the extent of your interest.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, I don't
Live streamed, by the way.
know. I'm kind of confused about what to do, but we'll see.
At no point anywhere did Rowan
I will say, like, doing this, like, live on stream, like, I get making a video out of it and getting video evidence and talking about it is one thing, but, like, live streaming it is another thing.
provide any proof.
Like, you saw that, that's a live chat. This is a live chat on some website. Maybe it's YouTube, I can't tell.
I don't know. I'm kind of confused about what to do, but we'll see.
At no point anywhere did Rowan provide any proof of me threatening to release these videos of us having sex, or threatening to send them anywhere, so she has no reason to believe that I would ever release them. The idea
Bro, that is freaking wild. That is freaking wild. So, sorry. Apparently, there's a little statement. Let's read it. Hello all, I am retracting several prior statements I made about Thomas blah 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 and offering a formal apology to Tom. Specifically, I previously made statements that may mischaracterize the nature of our relationship, including allegations regarding filming without consent and non-consensual sexual behavior. I want to clarify that all sexual activity between us is fully consensual. I also apologize for sending Joshua Moon an uncensored image of Tom and me during an intimate moment. Wait, this guy just randomly gets like a picture of Tom plowing a bitch? Censored, not uncensored. Oh, sorry, I misread that. A censored image. Okay, still, that's still really fucking retarded. Further, I apologize for providing the public with information that was inaccurate, incomplete, or conveyed in a misleading overall impression of my relationship with Tom. I deeply regret misleading the public. I want to be clear that I take full responsibility for my actions. I have been in contact with Tom's representatives to ensure we have resolution on this matter, and I will not be making any further public statements about this matter as we consider this issue closed. She wanted that Tom turkey dog. Oh my god. Do you guys remember when I talked about how I actually think it's more likely VTubers don't have secret boyfriends? I'm tying this back to what I said earlier. Like, there's this inherent risk of having someone know who you are, and that if you ever break up, especially like in a messy way, it could lead to you getting doxxed. This is an insanely great example. And it also demonstrates that it happens to men too that have their face revealed and they do this, like, right? Like, obviously, if you're any kind of creator, if you're a creator of any kind, male or female, and you have a decent viewership, like, you always have to wonder when someone hits on you, like, there's always a chance that it might not be entirely because they like you. It could also be because of clout, or they want to fucking ruin your life. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's so sad. Chud Logic was in shambles after she dropped that lawyer statement. No, she like literally caved and folded. Yeah, or blackmail, or like, oh, I'm gonna drop everything on you. Or it turns out there is fucking schizo. Like, you don't really know someone until you know someone, and then it's too late. Yeah, anything for fame. And I do feel bad for him, because it's like, and here's the thing. I need to circle back to this before I forget. Here's the thing. Even if it's not because of like clout initially, maybe they don't know, and then they find out that you're like quote unquote internet famous. Like, this is like the inherent risk you run when you date people as like a public figure. Because if at some point you break up, or, you know, especially if that breakup is messy, even someone who doesn't care about like clout could potentially resort to doing this to try and harm your reputation in some way if they feel wronged by you. It's so fucked. Genuinely. Thing I hate about a lot of these cases, it feels like it's guilty until proven innocent. Well, yeah, that's how the internet works, sadly. Maybe they're just proud of you and want to tell their mom. it's not even about that. It's like the connotation is that they can't keep a secret. You can't, it's not even about like the whole revealing it to their family or whatever. It's the fact that like they can use this against you and hold it over your head. It's kind of weird that they turned a conscious relationship into blackmail. Oh, consensual. Yeah, I mean, when you're mad, I guess. I don't know what her intentions were, but anyway. Like, even someone who doesn't care about clout can fucking do this. The point is, dating at all as a content creator is fucking ass. I think the majority of people in content creation sphere, in this, like, sphere of content creation, like, honestly, I think they just decide to write it off entirely as a result. Like, but the ones who date, like Turkey Tom, or whatever, are obviously and reasonably paranoid. He said, like, twice, I think, he said, yeah, I'm pretty paranoid. I don't really want to do this. Or, like, this is kind of weird. I don't like this. Like, think about his mental now, by the way. I don't know if he's dating someone else now or if he's moved on or whatever. I don't keep up with him. I just really like his videos and I follow him on Twitter and stuff. But, like, put yourself in his shoes. 2 past girlfriends, or was it, like, 3? Like, they just tried to completely crater his reputation by quite literally lying about him. Now imagine him and you're like moving on, right? Are you gonna want to like date someone else? Anyone? You were already paranoid before all this happened, right? How are you gonna feel after all this has happened? It's completely and totally awful. I think there should be absolutely be legal consequences for women and sometimes men, but that's kind of rare, that lie about their fucking exes to try and get them in trouble or hurt them in some way. I genuinely do. I think there needs to be legal consequences. Fucking sue them. Fuck them. You're such a rat. And you want to know why they do this? Because there hasn't been any, like, not any real legal repercussion. Most people kind of just drop it, or they don't think it's worth it. I think they should pursue this shit. Because then they see other people doing it, and they get emboldened. That's why it's such a problem. I dated a woman with 800,000 TikTok followers. She was very quick to move on, to say the least. Well, maybe it's paranoia. I don't know. Everybody's different. I just can't imagine. Tom proved that this girl was an absolute freak. She kept begging him for his BWC. This... Bro! Oh my god. Dude's just trying to get some ass. I feel bad for him. I really truly do. The guy's just trying to get some pussy. Yeah, like... And now he's like... Honestly, it's sad because it's like his reputation is already so ruined that, like, even if they retract their statements and he, like, comes back and is like, guys, I didn't do anything wrong. I have legal proof. Look. And, like, there's already, like, people out there who have this absolute opinion because it's such a horrible allegation that they're gonna just flat out say, like, yeah, no, I don't care. You're an ass. You're horrible. Yeah. Usually it gets right in repercussion while the falsely accused person's reputation is ruined. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what happens. Like, even if you win, it's still fucked. There's already a predetermined amount of people that just don't care and they won't change their mind. What is this? I've talked about this new reality and it's disgusting. This person nearly ruined someone's life and will never face any consequences. Yeah, Caleb's right. Like, at its core, this is what it's about. The fact that you attempted to ruin someone's life, or, like, at the bare minimum, their livelihood, which they've spent, like, years building up. I think, like, TurkeyTom's been doing this for, like, 5-6 years now. Yeah, they've been building up this community, building up, like, this reputation, and trying to support themselves. And it's just fucked. Like, imagine if Turkey Tom wasn't paranoid and just said, yeah, sure, whatever, let's film and use a tripod. And like, sure, I don't care, do whatever you want. And like, the only reason this wasn't actually like a terrible disaster for him is because the girl is unironically a complete fucking retard. And he took steps to protect himself. Like, he actually had the foresight to be like, oh shit. He didn't need a tripod because he is one. Chat! Listen here, only date dumb chicks? Ah, it doesn't matter. I'm sure they'll find a way. And again, the audacity to be one of these dumb bitches.
Eating disorder.
Look at them. Look at them. Where are they? Their Instagrams. Chloro X Caddy. Whatever. I think they're, yeah, Left 4 Dead. All these girls, I think there's 3 or 4 of them, they're gonna walk free, 0 consequences, no fucking jail time. Like, probably not worth being sued at all because she's likely fucking broke or working at Starbucks or some shit. Or chronically online. And even if she did have the money to make it worth being sued, you'd still be hard-pressed to, like, win a court case like this and prove that she had malicious intent. You'd have to go through fucking discovery, get investigated, provide proof. It uproots everything. It sucks. That's the part people don't understand. It's like, oh, just go sue them. Just go sue them, bro. Yeah, it's not as easy as you think it is. I hate to break it to you. The reason people that do this never face consequences is because the standard you'd have to prove in court is that they actually maliciously wanted to hurt you, and you have to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. And not that they were just like genuinely scared or felt like a victim of some crime. Like, it's unironically very hard to win those court cases. It's almost never worth it to sue. You'll bankrupt yourself probably in the process, and there's a large chance you get absolutely nothing out of it. It's a terrible dog shit system, and you just have to live with it and be like, okay, well, I posted on the internet that I'm not an essay, or I'm not I can't say the word, but like, you know, an R word, and it's like, oh yeah, great, awesome, but everybody still thinks I am, even if I'm not. It sucks. In a just society, he would be able to press charges since you would have to face jail time. Again, I totally agree. Like, because the second you introduce consequences for like behaving this way and trying to ruin someone's life, people will stop fucking doing it. One of the biggest reasons we see this so fucking often is because, like, you can do it with impunity. Like, the odds you face consequences and you go to jail are probably like under 2%. If I had to randomly throw a number out there, it's that low. It is so low. Make those odds at least like 50% and watch how this phenomenon of trying to ruin people's life by saying some bullshit on the internet and riling people up, it would basically evaporate overnight, in my opinion. It's lucky that Tom saved all those text messages between him and these women. Yeah, like, or for fuck's sake, like, I don't know, you lose your phone, or like your phone gets wiped out and then you're fucked. Like, the fact that you have to fight this hard to disprove it, and then they have like literally 0 evidence. It's like, oh yeah, well, you know, he was horrible to me. It's like, where's the proof, woman? Yeah, you're just a horrible person. One of my favorite YouTubers retired because of false allegations years ago. Sad. That is very sad. Yeah, and imagine when you get very disillusioned because obviously doing something like this is absolutely heinous and horrendous. If it's true, obviously. But your audience will turn on you because it's such a heinous thing to do. And can you like really blame them? Like, most people have a mob mentality. I understand. But, like, if you say, like, guys, can we wait until there's, like, proof or, like, you know, if there's actual allegations, you get ostracized out of that community and then you get shit on for, like, oh, you're defending them. It's like, no, I'm just being reasonable. Like, what if there's no proof? Or let's give it some time and get more information. Yeah, it sucks. Ugh. Yucky. She accused him falsely of career-ending allegations. He came out with receipts disproving all of it and had to be paranoid in the whole relationship. All she did was apologize and retract her statement. Where's the accountability? I know! That's what I'm fucking saying! There's never gonna be... There's never gonna be any fucking consequences for these stupid people. Because they always hide behind this, like, plausible deniability bullshit. It doesn't matter if what she said was true or not. All a court will care about is, like, did she reasonably feel like this was the case? In other words, I'll explain this. If Turkey Tom actually filmed her without consent, which he didn't, all that matters is that she reasonably felt like he might have done that. Because she can hide behind this plausible deniability. Like, let me ask you a question, chat. Is it a crime for there to be a misunderstanding or a miscommunication that made her think maybe he was filming her in a way she didn't consent to? Like, most court cases, most lawyers and most judges would say no. And they say no because if they were to say yes, it could potentially cause, like, actual victims, real victims, to not want to come forward with their allegations. It's a very difficult, like, fucking, like, premise. And that's what pisses me off at the end of the day. It pisses me the fuck off. The people that do this aren't only hurting, like, content creators or public figures. They're also fucking hurting actual victims in the world that really do have, like, these fucking horrible things happen to them in a relationship or whatever. It's a boy who cried wolf situation. You just make it worse for everybody on both sides of the aisle. Like, so many retards like this that come out and make these, like, bullshit ass accusations and then get proven wrong and then slowly degrade the public opinion of whistleblowers to the extent that actual victims, you've seen it a million times, being like, people come forward and be like, oh, you're a fucking liar, and then it turns out they're a truther, you know? It's disgusting. It makes my blood boil. It makes me so fucking angry. Makes people take actual allegations less seriously. Yes, I've seen it all the time. Like, yeah, sure, there are people who do absolutely do it, and they make fake statements, and then people call them out on it, and they have no proof. Like, I totally understand. But there have been times where a woman comes forward or a man, and they're like, "Hey, I was abused. This sucks. Guys, I would appreciate your support. I have these receipts," and they're like, "Oh, well, you're just faking it anyway." Blah 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 blah. It's like you're ruining it for everybody. You're ruining it for Turkey Tom. You're ruining it for fucking actual victims. You're a piece of shit. And God knows, maybe she did it for clout. Maybe these chicks all did it for clout because they wanted to fucking get a little bit of attention because their parents fucking never gave them any. It's fucking sad. Anyway, I hope that Turkey Tom gets it resolved and maybe he can get it back to normal. I do feel bad for him because it's like, how do you trust anyone after this type of shit happens to you? How do you do it? What do you fucking do? Like, I don't know. It's either you quit YouTubing and you go underground, or you quit your career, essentially. He's a pretty big YouTuber. And then he has to quit and basically try and, like, date, or at least, like, I don't know, try and make up for, like, lost time. It's sad. That's the best part. You don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you fucking do? You don't. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. Level of relationship agreements for every new girlfriend. Oh my god. But then imagine how the girl must feel with him fucking like putting it on paper and be like, okay, so you have to sign here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Like, that's fucked up too. Like, on the other hand, like, yes, you're paranoid, you're a schizo, but on the other hand, like, what else are you supposed to do? Yeah, and it's gonna give him trust issues, and I'm assuming the girl, if he makes her fucking sign shit, like, I don't know, man. I think that's fucked up. Imagine you're on a date, you're like, okay, please sign here, here, and here on the dotted line, put the date here, blah, 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 and I'm like, Dave Chappelle did a skit. Oh, I'm sure this happens to, like, celebrities, too. The only other people that understand, like, have a mutual understanding of, like, content creator is, like, you date another content creator, and celebrities date other celebrities. And that sucks, because it's, like, sometimes you just don't want to have a relationship with someone who's doing a similar thing to you, and you both have, like, I don't know. I don't know. Some people just want to date a normie, and that's okay.